All right, players are ready. Here comes your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Con X5 bringing you the winner's bracket final. We've got what was YED last week is Roof this week. Death Row, Effortless, DaHanG up against Egg Control, Goon, messik, hhoyt. So early on, you see the fights back and forth. And Death Row just nailing people left and right. That early round damage coming up huge. They clear out and they get themselves a clean grab. And so key, this first MacGuffin grab will be completely, well, not complete, more or less untouched. I think he had 94 HP and some armor. Nice cutoff there. We've seen that from them before. So he tried to be sneaky, go the low route, get a safer route to base. MacGuffin's still on the ground. Neither team. We've actually got the Vindicator coming up first before anyone's even capped a MacGuffin. Looks like we're going to have a close one here, the way these two teams are playing. And here we go. Goon's going to have that double damage in his hands. On the run, trying to get to their base. So he'll actually have the MacGuffin in his hands. Going to go ahead and... I'm not sure if the HUD bugged out on him or if he's trying to be sneaky here. I know sometimes the HUD can bug out and show you the wrong base.
Defend your base.
There he is. So they're back in their base. I can't imagine it was a strategic move to go to the other base, but in any case, they did manage to bank those points, and that's the thing. You know, when you have that MacGuffin and you're on the other side of the map, as long as you're not dying, as long as you make it back to base, you do still gain from it. So 20 points on the board for Egg Control to open things up in their first defense. I'm sure we'll see a lot of back and forth between these two teams, though.
Enemy MacGuffin. MacGuffin dropped.
So MacGuffin going back and forth. This time we've got it on Death Row's possession. He'll be capping some points. So they're not going to have a ton of points banked, but they're going to be counting them up from now. And 1 or 2 kills here should allow them to tie it up.
Enemy MacGuffin. MacGuffin dropped.
Ooh, smart play there, staying just at the edge of shaft range. Rockets coming back and forth all over the place.
MacGuffin dropped. Enemy MacGuffin. Triple frag.
And a triple frag coming out.
Enemy MacGuffin.
But unfortunately, the enemy team just respawns right in mid. This is a tough spot to drop that MacGuffin. That's why you see a lot of teams throwing it when they get control of it in mid. Immediately trying to get rid of it because there's so many respawns in mid. It can really get kind of stalemated there. So finally a cap, and there's the tie. And now taking the lead. So Team Roof here, now in control. Vindicator coming up soon, though. So will they decide to defend for the points, or they go after this Vindicator? Got a few seconds till it spawns. Death Row with that, ooh, deadly shaft, but he goes down. Vindicator up. It's going to get into the hands of messik. We saw him have a couple huge Vindicator runs, especially with the shaft last game. See what he can do this time. So Vindicator gets dropped again. We'll see who picked it up. DaHanG's got it in his hands. First time we've seen him on stream here with us in Diabotical action. Looking for some targets right now. He catches them in mid with that shot. That'll be an instant kill. He does take some damage. And you see him just trying to control mid. Basically, deathmatching. You got that shaft area. You got the rockets up there, and of course both power-ups. Big fight over the red armor, and again, at this high level, when you get to these top teams, they're going to be all over these pickups. None of these matches where you have a team losing track of the red armor and the mega and just giving them up to the other team. You're going to see a lot of fighting, almost as much as you will over the bases at that point. So a lot of times these team fights, these base fights, are won and lost based on what power-ups you've already controlled, I should say. So Death Row with it in his hands. They give up a bit of their lead. Only a 23-point lead now over Egg Control. He's going to be in his base, taking that sly, sneaky back route. Going to get back in the base. Has a little bit of armor to defend himself. He goes down, though. This might be a quick recapture.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Go on board with them. Ooh. MacGuffin goes down. You can see it in play right there. Just picking it up. messik trying to get it moved towards mid. And the melee from Effortless coming out. Ooh, you saw the red go up, and MacGuffin carriage just going up and down so quickly, but in this case, Roof able to get it capped, but there's the retake already by Egg Control. We're past the 5-minute point in this first round. Oh, sorry, there's so much action to keep track of. These teams have just been back and forth. Messik with it in his hands, and he's going to have the red. This is a big opportunity for him to be extra aggressive. Trying to get in there and just find some targets, get into people's face. 2 people go down there. This could be a third. And a complete wipe, triple frag by Messik. Another kill comes out, and they are just stocking up points. Messik on a tear. He's gone through a couple of killing sprees
Enemy MacGuffin.
today. Ooh, and another one. Only had 4 HP, but they couldn't take him out before he threw it. It's going to cost them
Enemy MacGuffin.
quite a few points, so a smart play there. Get that MacGuffin moving.
MacGuffin dropped. Team MacGuffin. Defend your base. Enemy MacGuffin. Enemy MacGuffin.
And there you see a little bit
Team MacGuffin.
of time left on the clock. They're able to get that MacGuffin moving, but here it goes. 97, they're going to hit 99. This could be Roof's chance here to take the first round. Almost 6.5 minutes in. See some fighting over it. We'll get onto the point. And there it is, the MacGuffin taken.
MacGuffin.
Who's going to have it? You see it thrown. It's going to be over back in purple side. All they have to do is get one more kill on the point. Can he survive long enough? And he goes down. And I think that may do it. Round 1. There it is. Going to Team Roof. Very even damage spread across Team Roof as well.
Game starts in
Death Row with a bunch more kills. A lot of those possibly just finishing blows with the shaft and such. Big fight over the middle area as we expect to see. You know, teams trying to take that high ground. We're going to stick with Effortless. He's got 100 armor. Will be in great position. Oh, he gets shafted down from behind. That's going to take that armor all the way down. And in fact, goes down to Messik, who's been playing very well.
4,
But first round did go to Roof. Messik did grab that Mega, have a little extra health. He's going to throw it back up top. Interesting move, trying to change. Ooh, changed up his route. He goes down.
Enemy MacGuffin.
MacGuffin's still down, though. hhoyt will have it in his hands. They're throwing it back and forth. Goon ends up with his hands. He passes along to his teammate.
Defend your base.
And there is the cap. Nice passing there by Egg Control, keeping that
Enemy
I guess
MacGuffin.
flag, that MacGuffin
Enemy
ball moving.
MacGuffin. Vindicator.
Our Vindicator up to hhoyt's side.
MacGuffin.
He'll be trying to be aggressive, trying to be disruptive in mid. Only a
Defend your base.
9-point lead, but they've yet to take the MacGuffin and yet to get a cap at all. So 0 points so far for Roof. And nice job running through mid, just being disruptive eventually. Finally, you see the MacGuffin grab. You see the pass up top.
MacGuffin.
He's going to go down. Oh, and that Vindicator coming through huge. Messik still has it. Looks like it may have run out finally. That Vindicator was a huge boon there at the beginning of this match. Here for Egg Control. Couple of kills there. Death Row and DaHanG clearing them out of their base. We'll see who can get this MacGuffin moving. They're going to pass it along. And that seems to be their the favorite strategy now amongst both teams. Basically pass it forward to a teammate, then turn around and defend. You see it get thrown the other direction. And there's a quick capital, earn them a couple more points, but Purple's all over this. So Team Roof doing a decent job of attacking the point now, slowing down that points gain, but still yet to score a single point on the board. Death Row with it in his hands now. He's going to finally get it captured, and they're going to get some points on the board. Couple of kills here, and they can actually keep it rolling.
Team MacGuffin.
Goon going to get that kill with the flak, excuse me, the shotgun rather.
Team MacGuffin. Defend your
There's the
base.
passing back, and they've got it captured again. So here is the question. Can Roof defend as well as Egg Control had? You see a full team wipe there. This could be a problem now for Purple. He's going to see Green running in there. Egg Control's got it moving. A couple more kills, though, DaHanG with that shaft, taking everybody out.
MacGuffin.
He's going to receive that MacGuffin and be right back in position to cap it.
Defend your base. Enemy Vindicator.
Vindicator coming live. hhoyt's going to have it in his hands, and this could be their opportunity to retake control of the map. It's almost tied back up. There's that shaft. He's going to have people coming in on him. 2 quick kills. Looking for a third. Goes down to the bow by DaHanG.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Where is that MacGuffin? It's been passed along a lot. messik's got it alongside that power-up. Looking for an opportunity to get it back across the map. Has nobody to throw it to, so he's just going to hurl it ahead. He goes down.
Enemy MacGuffin.
And right now, this is dead even, 35 to 40. Neither team able to really get this MacGuffin moving. We do see a cap here by Roof again, coming back in this one, taking the lead after being down big early on. Close range blaster trying to clear him off. We do have it up to a 60-point lead. Triple frag though, but messik did go down there. The MacGuffin gets thrown. Ooh, messik gets thrown off of the side of that edge. He's not going to be able to pick it up.
Enemy MacGuffin.
And he gets knocked off of red. So unfortunate series of events there for messik. And what it all leads up to is purple still has that MacGuffin in their base, just racking up the points up to an 80 to 40 lead.
Enemy MacGuffin.
And this map could be over soon. You do see that grab by egg control. Certainly not going to be giving up anytime soon.
Team MacGuffin.
But if they don't get this rolling, they could be facing going down a map, going into map 2. But here we go. See that MacGuffin carrier death row. He's actually being a little bit sneaky here. Heading around up top, maybe trying to bank some points. Gets it up to 89. In just a few seconds, they will be facing overtime. And this could be the map. Round 2, map 1, and we already have it up to 99. This is egg control's last opportunity to stay alive in this map.
Enemy MacGuffin. Team MacGuffin. Defend your base. Overtime.
They got to jump someone on that. 1 kill could be it, and
Defeat.
the double damage coming into play, and Roof taking map 1 2 rounds to nothing. So we will be moving on to Sunken for map 2. And Team Roof just continues their tear. I mean, if you count them as YED for the last weekend's tournament, the first GetCracked wipeout tournament, still have yet to lose a matchup. They went undefeated throughout that tournament. Here, undefeated so far in the winner's bracket final, poised to move on to the grand final. All they need is 1 more map win. Find themselves in familiar territory. Egg control here for green, though, looking to try to take one back. Remember, they already pulled technically the upset in the last match, beating Edgy Children. Again, I say an upset based solely on seeds. Both teams there were very capable. All right, everyone pretty much ready to go. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Fight.
Man, it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing in the winner's bracket final. We did have Team Roof in purple come back to take map 1 after a strong start from egg control down here in the green. So 1 map away from securing a grand final spot. Purple going to be looking to clean that up if green is able to take this map, though, forcing a tiebreaker map. Anything can happen. MacGuffin is live. Ooh, Goon goes right down on top of it. And another kill on top of it. So dangerous to make yourself exposed, diving out in the open like that. DaHanG here going to grab it, had some armor. It's a smart play by Team Roof, trying to get it to someone who could withstand kind of any amount of damage that they had to face. Oh, MacGuffin drops right on top of the red, so that means he's going to have it. We do have the Vindicator coming up, and Goon grabs that, but he's going to go down. And death row now with that Vindicator, and that could be a huge boon here early on. They've been fighting their way back. I think both rounds that they won in map 1, they were down early on. This time taking a big lead up by 30, has the Vindicator on defense. and even a little bit of armor on top of it. It's going to dive down for that shaft. And you can see the positioning. So they pretty much have a good idea of where they want to play. We've seen some teams where they kind of get grouped up. They kind of bounce into each other a little bit. Knowing who's responsible for what, as far as your cutoffs and power-up controls, so key in a game type like this where there's so many moving parts.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Oh, a full team wipe there for egg control. Effortless now. Still has it in his hands. Gonna dive in there, and there is the capture, and they are cranking out the points yet again. We'll give you a quick look at the scoreboard here. Effortless with a ton of damage. The only thing that matters is those points, up to 65-0. This actually looks a lot like the beginning of the last round on the opposite end. Remember, we saw Egg Control taking a big lead early on. Roof had major trouble getting the MacGuffin moving, but this time looking much more comfortable on this map. Big lead here, and we could see a 99-0 overtime situation, which would make it very, very precarious. Nope, they do get it moving, so 87 is going to be when the bleeding stops. Red armor comes up, so messik will be in decent position here to get this moving. Big damage coming out from that shaft. It doesn't take the lift jump. I thought he was going to lift jump up top there. Maybe was afraid of getting plucked out of the sky. Does manage to get a few points banked there, but we do have a Vindicator spawning. This Vindicator is going to have to be grabbed. Oh, 3 quick kills. Purple's going to be all over it. DaHanG's going to have it. No real weapon to speak of. Nope, pulls out the rocket launcher. Okay, there we go. Another kill over the red. He goes down. Someone could grab Vindicator and Reb. Looks like Effortless did. That's going to make him very dangerous. He looks to cut down MacGuffin carriers. Looking for another one. He'll have other armor in front of him. That blue's going to go to him. And if he can capture this, this could put them all the way back up to the 90s. Yep, exactly 90. And this could be round 1. If they can get a couple more kills, they're going to be at 99. There it is. One more opportunity for green to try to reset that counter. Can they get there? They cannot. Round over. And probably the first real dominant round by either team in this matchup. So Team Roof now one map away, or excuse me, one round away from winning this map and going on to the grand final, maintaining their undefeated streak in these GetCracked tournaments. Egg Control down in the green, on the verge of getting sent to the lower bracket where they'll have to fight their way back up to the grand final and then try to reset the bracket. But first things first,
MacGuffin spawning in 10.
we got 10 seconds until MacGuffin spawns. We're going to see who can get the weapons and the armor. Nice kill there by Effortless, cutting off Goon. MacGuffin up. Oh, DaHanG. I think he maybe tried to grab it a little bit out of position. It does get grabbed. I think it got thrown immediately. It's already going to be on the green side, so hhoyt gets the kill. They're going to be defending their base, chalking up some points early. Again, we saw just a dominant round by Roof last time. Vindicator coming up. They're going to have to get hold of it. 2 players on green go down. You see messik in mid trying to get in position. Can't get down there for the Vindicator, though. Gets dropped. They do take him out, so now hhoyt going to have it, and still a Vindicator in play. Nice melee to knock him down there, by the way. Didn't get the kill, but took him out of the play for a bit.
Team MacGuffin.
So a bit more back and forth with the MacGuffin this round. Again, Roof was dominant in round 1. Very quick win. This is more like what we saw in the first map between these teams. So pretty decent run there with the Vindicator. Nothing too crazy happening, but we do see more points on the board here for Egg Control, trying to take back a round and force a round 3 on the precipice, on the brink, right on the bubble of getting knocked out of the lower bracket. But still finding your way back into it, up to the 51% mark, past the halfway point. It does get picked up. And you can see Goon here is in position just to try to get the cutoff. Oh, he finally gets located. He'll be on the run. Who's got the MacGuffin in their hands? It's going to be Effortless. And he is in no rush here. Maybe just, yeah, trying to scoop up some health. Maybe just trying to get some points added to it before banking those. And there he goes, up to 17. So, Roof, we've seen them come back against egg control earlier, especially in map 1.
Enemy MacGuffin.
But this time, a full wipe goes right back to green. We're going to see messik with it, trying to push around that red. I don't know if they have timing on it. This red arm is a little bit out of sight. It's not one that you're going to spawn right next to a lot. It makes it a little bit easier to keep track of it. That's what we saw in map 1. But here on Sunken, you got to kind of go out of your way to keep an eye on it. So Effortless with it in his hands. Death row now with the Vindicator, and this could be huge if they want to try to take back control of this game. Down by 20, it should be down by 30 almost. Oh, and another shot by DaHanG. Just running around, insta-giving people. Multiple shots coming out. Had some rail coming out earlier.
Defend your base.
So here we go, Roof. If they can defend like they've been able to so far in this map, they can take this one right back into their control. Up to, they're down to a 10 frag lead. Another kill here by DaHanG. Finally goes down to a rail. But they're just a couple seconds away from tying it up, and it's going to be a lead now to Team Roof just before Egg Control is able to take that MacGuffin on the run, throws it ahead, but purple is all over it. Heading back to that point, caps it again, and scoring points again. So here we go. Death row with a big kill. He goes down. You can see the kill feed in the top left can barely keep up. Kills just getting thrown around left and right, but with 78 on the board, they finally get that MacGuffin moving again. GoonChamp's going to be on the run. He goes down. They do throw it forward, and this is, again, the strategy we've been seeing. Grabbing that MacGuffin, throwing it ahead. Effortless going to actually throw it back to the enemy team. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Nice interception by Effortless. So Egg Control on the run, trying to get this back, and they do capture it. Putting a few more points on the board. Unfortunately for them, Death Row and Effortless right in their way. Meeting up with DaHanG, they're all together. And this is probably going to put them in the 80s when they cap this. Right into 81. They go down, but remember, this is the match point for Roof. So one more point will do it. Power up comes up.
Enemy Vindicator.
And Vindicator goes to DaHanG, and that could be what puts them over the edge. All they have to do is cap and hold off for a few seconds. They're going to be attacking with it. He's going to want his teammates to join him. Oh, got to be careful going up that lift. He goes down. That was a huge kill. Now they're going to have that Vindicator on defense and that point total racking up with an opportunity here. Try to fight their way back into it. The ambush with the double damage. Shotty through the window. Nice shots there. And just like that, the lead going back to Egg Control, fighting their way back into it. Now they have an opportunity to force a round 3.
Overtime.
They're in overtime. One more point will do it, but Death Row there with Effortless to take that right back. They're going to be on the run, and you can bet by the time they get to their base, it'll be pretty close to overtime as well. So we got 93 points on the board. A couple of kills for them could end it. And here we go. It is match point 99 and 99. It is an overtime. And with one more kill, they can ice it. Team Roof here trying to go on to the grand finals. They got 2 players to take on. There's the kills. They're trying to reset it. You can see Egg Control diving in on the point, just trying to touch it, give themselves more time, but they are going to run out of it. No, they don't. They dive on one more time. Oh, but that kill might have done it. There you go with that rail shot. Sends them down to the lower bracket. Team Roof continues to be perfect